The Gina and Maddie podcast.
Get this. The world's most expensive cheese just sold at auction for a whopping $42,000.
What was the cheese?
It's a Spanish Cabrales cheese. I don't know if I said that right. It's like a blue cheese. And it's
so a stinky
aged,
one.
Yeah, and it's aged I like a good one. It's aged, not this good.
Get your checkbook
aged
out.
a full 10 months in a cave, nearly 5,000 feet high in the mountains, so it's part of that. The price was just for a 5-pound wheel of cheese. Why would you spend $42,000 on some cheese? So we've got Kenya from Baddo Bay. Hello, Kenya. What's the most expensive thing you ever bought?
Well, it's the gift that keeps giving. It was free to start with. My children.
They are expensive. They don't get any cheaper, are they? I've got a 22-year-old.
They just keep getting more expensive as the years progress.
Are you rethinking your decision now?
I'm wishing I kept the receipt.
Oh, Kenya, if you think they're expensive now, wait till the grandkids come along.
Oh, gosh, I'll have to take out a second mortgage, I think.
You will. Thanks, Kenya.
Josh in Killarney Vale, what's the most expensive item you bought?
For my birthday, I kept asking my wife for a meat smoker, so we spent $600 or $800 on a meat smoker, and I've used it once in 2 years, and now it's sitting outside rusted.
Josh! Oh, wow. That's a lot. Why don't you put it on Facebook Marketplace?
Because it's rusted, I think, Gina.
So it's antique now.
Yeah. You know, on Marketplace, when you've got to put when it's used as like new,
yeah.
good, fair, and really sort of real used. Josh has got to put rusted.
Thanks, Josh. And we've got Olivia from Nora Hill. Hi, Olivia.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. What have you spent ridiculous amounts of money on?
Well, I'm a food scientist and I went to London and I've always wanted to go to Heston Blumenthal's restaurant, so I went to the Fat Duck.
Is that the one, Olivia, where everything's they call it gastronomy and there's smoke and everything coming out of dishes?
Yes, it's insane. It was the best money I've ever spent. It was more than my ticket to the UK and it cost me $1,000 for the meal.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, Olivia, when you say $1,000, are we talking there was a group of people of you at the dinner, or is it just one person, $1,000?
Yeah, it was just me. It was a treat to myself. I've always wanted to go, and I was like, you know what? I'm only going to get here once. So that's basic. That's the basic price though for it. You can't get less than that if you're doing the gastronomic experience.
My God.
Yeah.
I love a big spend without regret.
So you did the economy fare price for this meal, and it was still $1,000. We're talking business and first class cost more.
Yes.
How much more do you know by interest?
It kind of depends by the drink packages you get. So I was like, feed me water. I can't afford your cocktails. So cocktails ranged from £1,000, so $300 to $500.
Oh, my God. Hey, and can you tell us quickly, Olivia, what was the main dish that just blew you away that you ate?
Yeah, my favourite one was the going to sleep one. So it's it's meant to be a kind of a theme, a journey. And the sleep one at the end, they actually make a talcum powder that you can eat and you spritz it onto your food yourself. And it was a floating pillow with a floating cloud mousse dessert on it spinning around in front of you. And they made you put a blindfold on beforehand.
Oh my God.
And you were woken up with this music, sleepy music, a lullaby, and this spinning beautiful cloud mousse.
Oh my God, that sounds incredible.
And here I am after dinner just going to get a Macca's soft serve through drive-through. The caramel sauce.
You and Olivia can't be friends.
Gina and Maddie.
Well, we've all dug ourselves out of a little bit of trouble once or twice in our life, but notorious drug lord El Chapo Guzman didn't just break out of prison, he disappeared through a secret tunnel so elaborate it could have been designed by Bond villains. This story captured me and I couldn't do it enough justice on this day, so I wanted to explain
We're going to delve deeper.
Oh my God, the plan was months in the making, quietly engineered by his cartel with the help of corrupt prison insiders and a team of professionals. This is what's outrageous. This tunnel that they dug for him to escape in was 1.5 kilometres long. It went from his cell to under a house in construction, like a brand new house. Custom built. It had electric lights, air vents, and even a rail track. It had a modified motorbike on rails on those tracks, and that was used to remove the dirt, which they hid somehow without anybody knowing. And eventually that was what ferried him out. The tunnel surfaced right under his shower, pinpoint precision. I don't know how they did that. Well, it was on this day in 2015, so it's only 10 years ago. That's the one blind spot in the jail that wasn't covered by CCTV, so they're not allowed, I guess, to have a camera on him when he's in the shower. On the night of July 11, this day, on 2015, all he did was step into the shower and vanished. And authorities later said the escape must have cost millions and taken an army to pull off. So I guess they did it that he could just lift up something on the base of the shower and down he went. And can you imagine? Oh no, he was in bed. Hell, mate, he's tucked away. He's in bed safe, and you come back and he's gone. So here's a little bit more interesting stuff for you to wrap your head around. If that wasn't wild enough, El Chapo means shorty. Imagine the first person to call a drug cartel leader.
Shorty. Shorty.
He's only 5'6", but they say that made crawling through tunnels a little easier. He actually escaped from prison twice. So the first time is 2001, and they hid him in a laundry cart. I mean, that's the old traditional way.
That's straight out of a Hollywood movie.
You couldn't do that these days. He ran the Sinaloa cartel, which was once considered the most powerful drug operation in the world, and it was active in over 50 countries. He even used spyware to monitor his own cartel members. That's how paranoid he was. And his life, of course, has inspired Narcos Mexico, a whole series called El Chapo, and plenty of documentaries. So you can actually check him out on
Escaping
Netflix.
from maximum security prison. Not Hollywood worthy at all.
It's an incredible story. Literally, his mates built a tunnel from a house to his jail cell shower and he escaped. But here's the thing.
Yes.
He's back in jail.
Gina and Maddie.
Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a little while, Nikki, because you've been off having a baby.
I do. I have a new addition to the Coasties family, little Miss Tully Rose.
6 weeks.
6 weeks on Sunday, yes.
Is the cutest.
So she's here with us this morning.
No
lost
doubt
our
ready to start
producer.
writing articles.
Absolutely. Yeah, she'll be put to work. She's already been to a few networking events.
Oh, she's the cutest. And look how comfortable producer CJ looks holding a baby. Oh, my God,
Look
she's
out.
beautiful. Congratulations. We missed you while you were gone.
Thank you. I missed you guys. I'm a bit nervous this morning. I said to my husband as I was running out the door, I was like, I feel like I've forgotten what to do.
No, all you have to do is tell us what we should do this
Tell
weekend.
us what we should do this weekend. That's it. Well, I was saying to CJ on my way in that I feel like this is almost our 1 year anniversary of the Central Coast Weekender.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Because last time, well, at least when we started, I remember it was school holidays. We were doing orange picking.
Yeah.
And on my list for this weekend is a whole bunch of fun school holiday things. Obviously, there are too many school holiday things to pick from. So the one that I chose to make mention of for this weekend is kids pizza making at Cooinda Waters,
Yum.
which is happening tonight from 5 p.m. So it's $15 per child.
Just as long as there's no pineapple there.
Oh, look, that's a debate, isn't it?
Oh, why did you start such a fight?
Look, I feel that way about chicken on a pizza. So pineapple I could do, but
enough.
chicken I'm not a fan of. So that's happening at Cooinda Waters in Wyong. It's $15 per child. That includes ice cream and a juice, so that should be a bit of fun.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, there's heaps of cool stuff for kids to do. And then all weekend we've got Proud Poppy Pop-Up, which is a mouthful. This was originally meant to be at Woy Woy, but it's now happening at the Imperial Centre in Gosford. So this is a little pop-up clothing store that happens all over the country. The store is full of colour. It's all about confidence and size-inclusive goodness. So I think they've got a bit of a cult following. They're asking people to RSVP to whether or not they're coming via Facebook. And that is happening all day today, all day tomorrow, and then Sunday from 10 to 2.
Where are they going to be again?
So at the Imperial Centre in Gosford.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
That
pop down
sounds
and
fun
get
too.
some cool new outfits. And then on Saturday at Drifters Wharf is Talk and Tease Comedy Cabaret. So the notes that Tash left me was, this is rated the number 8 best show to see in Sydney.
Oh, wow.
On TripAdvisor. Yep.
Wow.
Or best attraction, I think it is, because the number 1 best attraction is the Opera House. So number 8 is pretty good when you're up against the Opera House.
and the Harbour Bridge.
And that's it, right? The sights of Sydney. So get down to Drifters Wharf to check that out. That's Talk and Tease Comedy Cabaret. We then also have the Crystals, Creatives and Mystic Fair, which is happening on Saturday.
Oh, I love this stuff.
Yeah.
It's full moon tonight too, so
And
perfect time to to charge your crystals.
That's
you know?
exactly right.
Yep.
That's it. So this is fun for the whole family. So there's going to be plenty for the kids to do. There's a kids quiz. There's kids craft workshops, face painting, henna tattoos. And then, of course, we've got crystals, gemstones, alternative healing techniques, psychic tarot readings,
Oh, I love that
workshops.
stuff.
Yeah, all of the woo-woo stuff.
I
that
love
we
a bit of
love.
woo-woo.
Me too.
Yeah.
So that'll be a heap of fun. And that is happening from 10 to 5, and that's at the Leagues Club in Gosford.
Great.
$5 entry. Actually, sorry, that's happening all weekend. So it's happening both Saturday and Sunday. So it's $5, and that gets you a
Nice.
2-day entry. And then on Sunday, we have Used by You, which is a vintage and secondhand clothing market, which is happening at Niagara Park Stadium. Also $5 for tickets. And this is all in support of We Care Connect, which is obviously a charity that is doing amazing work, especially over winter in our community. There's going to be over 50 stall holders, and this is one of the biggest thrift markets
I love
to hit
it.
the Central Coast. So a portion of ticket sales goes towards We Care Connect, and you can pick up some amazing bargains. And then one last thing, we've got Ash Morse, who is playing at the Evoca Beach Theatre. So he does a live grand piano performance. That is 5 p.m. Grab your tickets online. There's still a few left. And it should
Amazing.
be a great show.
Well, thank you very much for coming in, Nikki. I could hear the little bub giving us the wrap up making noises.
I couldn't concentrate on any of that because I can't stop looking how beautiful she is.
That's
I think Gina took about 20 photos while we were doing that.
Listen to Gina and Maddie weekday mornings from 5:30.
Live on the Star Player.